I always start off the record because I'm one thing, and that's genuine all the time. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude right now to a whole lot of people, a whole lot of sources. There's a whole lot of orange in here right now, so that's a very good thing. But seriously, thank you one and all. I think it was a great poet of our times, O'Shea Jackson, that said, "Oh, y'all are familiar with his work? Okay, awesome, yeah. Today is definitely a good day. God has gotten us up, put us all in our right minds, put the right intent in our hearts, and has landed us here for the first time ever in Birmingham City Council chambers. We just want to welcome and thank everybody. We definitely want to make sure that we're acknowledging the Birmingham Mayor's Office, City Council for allowing us to host this event here. Again, this is something that was always like hey, this would really be nice one day. Maybe one time we can get to do this. That time is definitely now. Very appreciative of this. Special acknowledgement to Sylvia, Rick, Keonta, and Marie for their efforts to make this happen. As you well know, and we'll get reminded a little bit today by myself and several of the speakers that we have here, the Magic City Classic is more than a game. It's a celebration of history, culture, food, community, food. And I didn't know if I mentioned anything about the food already. But if for whatever reason you have not been out there starting on Wednesday, it is the best smelling place on the planet. All the aromas coming together, all the peace, all the joy. And all of this is in the Smithfield community in Birmingham, one of the illustrious 99 neighborhoods. So every time that you hear a story about why we can't, remind people that a classic finds a way, and that way continues to go on now. And this will be the 84th annual time that we have done this. But something's a little bit different about this time, because year after year we bring together friends, fans, families, and alumni for an experience like any other. This year we're taking it to the very highest level that we have ever taken this event. Kind of hint about why you see all this orange out here. This year, and for the foreseeable future, we are now known as the Amazon Magic City Classic, presented by Coca-Cola. I'm going to say it again. We are now the Amazon Magic City Classic, presented by Coca-Cola. We've been wanting this for a long time. A lot of people knew that. A lot of people were very intentional about making this happen. I'm looking at one of them right now. I'm looking at another one of them right now. Indulge me, please. Every Amazonian in the building, will you please stand up for a round of applause to be recognized for your efforts in our community? Look at this. And shout out to Jennifer Melvin for finally inviting me to the cookout. Because I've been asked about these sweatshirts a dozen times today. I asked about this sweatshirt maybe 2 years ago. I wasn't trying to tell them like that. I felt a certain type of way then, but I feel a way beyond measure right now. So sincerely, thank you for your sincere support. We've had over 83 years of classics, and this partnership will only make this event better, folks. By joining us, Amazon is supporting these two schools' legacy of excellence and investing in the future. Our leaders are in our communities. They're here in these 99 neighborhoods. Again, when you talk about recruiting sources for these two deserving HBCUs, when you talk about after-work opportunities, now with well over 4,000 Amazonians that are, in the building, they're out there in BHM 1. There's no better place to do this and no better time to be doing this with us. So we are extremely excited about this. Again, thank you, Amazon. We're deeply appreciative. Again, very soon we're going to hear from our friends at Amazon, but again, my mama raised me better than that. When you're in somebody else's house, you let the house folks speak first. You make sure that you thank them for everything that they have done. So we're going to have some representatives from the city to talk about this historic event and why it matters. They have not only had the honor of hosting this event right here at Legion Field for all of those 83 years, but they help ignite the $23 million worth of economic impact that comes back into this community that gets shared with all. So I was thinking we were going to have the good brother Dr. O'Quinn. I actually wrote a decent little bit I thought it was funny. But again, I want to talk about President Pro Tem Ms. Wardine Alexander. There's no script. I consider you a friend of Birmingham. That's how you became a friend of mine. You were always genuine and earnest in everything that you've done. Even the times when you and I have had one-off conversations and did not agree, it was because there was passion above politics. Again, I am so deeply indebted to what you do annually, in and out. Again, thank you so much. At this time, I would like to welcome President Pro Tem Wardine Alexander to please speak on behalf of the Birmingham City Council.
Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. How can I follow that introduction? Thank you so much. I feel it, and I truly appreciate working with you. Well, no, I am not Dr. Darrell O'Quinn, who is president of the Birmingham City Council. I am Wardine Alexander, president pro tem of the Birmingham City Council, and I gladly represent District 7. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our house. Does it not look nice today? I haven't seen city council chambers look like this in quite some time. I kind of like this. So I think I can speak for most everyone here that I say the Magic City Classic is about way more than a football game. Now, as a native person from the city of Birmingham, this is our annual reminder of Birmingham's true potential, and for us, it's an opportunity for us to showcase Birmingham to the world. Now, obviously, as already been said, the Classic is an economic boom for our city. Each year, we see upwards $30 million being spent at local restaurants, hotels, and stores all throughout the city. And I would be incorrect if I said, or correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we had people from more than 36 states around the United States who purchased tickets last year. Now, let's talk about that. That's pretty huge, right? As I said again, welcome to our house. So over the last 84 years, the Classic has helped create partnerships between local businesses, organizations, and government agencies. This reinforces the foundation for collaboration and innovation right here in Birmingham. So people from all walks of life are able to take part in a rare kind of fellowship. As he said, you smell all kind of stuff, all kind of good food when you're out there at the Classic, starting on Wednesday. When I was a child, it used to be a 3-day event. We're going on now just about 7 days. So it's something really, really to be seen. Where can you go and be offered plates of food from total strangers? Of course, there are some rules now. When you go into a tent and you go into somebody's cookout, be sure to bring something with you. Don't just take something back. So again, we can bear witness to some of the best bands also in the world, and we come here and get a taste of Birmingham. So if that's not worthy of our love and support, I don't know what is. So I thank you. I'm excited for this change and what we have to celebrate here, and for this new chapter that we will be experiencing with this year's Magic City Classic. Now I'd like to introduce our mayor, Randall Whiffen.
Thank you, Madam Pro Tem. Good morning to you. Good morning to everyone that's in the City Council chambers. This morning, Commissioner Tyson, good to see you, my friend. Coaches, both universities, Bulldogs and Hornets, good to see you as well. And to the sea of, as parents said, those with Amazon, your sweaters. I'm gonna wear a medium. I feel like I need to translate that. Plain language. Run me my sweater. Is that better? I'm so grateful. Thank you. Look, I just want to pick up. I want to pick up where Perrin left off. I also want to pick up where Madam Pro Tem left off. Madam Pro Tem, the short version of what she did, it was to remind you all in the form of sharing receipts what the Magic City Classic means to the city of Birmingham and the world. This is the 84th Amazon Magic City Classic presented by Coca-Cola. I got it. Yeah. All right. the 84th Amazon Magic City Classic, every game played at the historic Legion Field, Alabama A&M and Alabama State Universities. I want to be very clear about this next point. These two universities own this event, and we are extremely grateful. For the third time, $23 million worth of economic impact. Yeah, we're going to keep saying that part. 36 states, as Madam Pro Tem has said, purchased tickets. But I think to note, this is not new, right? Amazon has been at the table and have been supporting this event for quite some time, and we want to express our sincere appreciation. With that said, Coca-Cola has been a proud presenting partner for a decade plus. Pam, I see you. Team, I see you. Good to see you all as well. And then ESPN is our network partner, if you are unaware, and the parade is carried live on statewide television by Fox 6 and the great broadcast affiliates, with over 65,000 plus average in attendance every year, and another 60,000 tailgating, smelling that smells that they both have referenced. Now, one said food, the other said other stuff. I'm going to leave that to your imagination. I didn't say it because we're on camera. I'm going to get back to the script. Here's a short version, everybody. Today is about continuing a legacy. Today is truly about continuing a legacy, and so we're honored to have Amazon as the sponsor of the Magic City Classic, an event that, as we define, is the personification of Black culture. The Classic represents our commitment to HBCU culture, as stated on your sweaters. The parties, the parades, the spirit of competition, the coming together of family. It's all about celebrating the power of Black colleges and universities. And Birmingham is proud to forever be the epicenter of this celebration, and we will continue to be. And so with that, Amazon, we thank you for joining in on what is the best thing happening in Birmingham. Look forward to seeing you all this fall and have a good time. Thank you so much. Am I bringing you back up here? Or am I introducing somebody? Come on up, sir. Yeah.
Once again, folks, that was the one and only Honorable Mayor Randall Woodfin. Please give him another round of applause, folks. I've said this before about him, but it bears repeating. If you find a better leader at the right time for a city that needs everything that he is, and he gives you everything that he has, show me that person. Please, show me. We do business. We have partnerships in a lot of cities. We're in a lot of global places with partnerships. We've seen what other places call leadership. And to speak plainly, it ain't that. So anytime you've got a great leader of a great city, he's an author now. He's a son of Birmingham, and that's actually the name of the book. And most importantly, he is the father of a 7-month-old, Love Lee Woodfin. So please give him one more round of applause. Thank you again, Mayor Woodfin. And shout out to Breezy and Mason, too, for your boys. All right. Now it's time to talk to this sea of orange and all the people that are out there streaming and watching this. Again, we talked about wanting this for quite a while. You know, seeing what good looks like, seeing what the potential was. And each time, and this is a credit, I mentioned this to Tron kind of off the record, and I mentioned it to somebody, might have been Nikki Foreman, a few years ago. I don't know who is actually doing the talent acquisition, placing Amazonians. I keep meeting a better one each year. It's amazing. There has been not one point in the partnership, because it's just that. I have no idea what a sponsorship is. Pam Cook, we don't know what a sponsorship is. It's a partnership or nothing. So when you talk about being able to have communication, being able to have, wait, hold on, that's not the best way for us. Every time that we have dealt with, it is not dealing with. It is having a conversation and for the spirit of betterment. This is what excites me. And the person that I'm going to bring up now is going to then bring up the next leader. But I want to talk about somebody. I don't know if y'all heard it on the video beforehand. You could hear his signature voice. That point, I think he was in Huntsville, leading part of the being culture that has resonated throughout Amazon. But when you think about what really caring about this thing is and really wanting to be a part of it, Tron Hunter is the embodiment of what Amazon's affinity groups are, is the embodiment of what those 4,000 plus people are that are working. He works a shift, so he's there to be able to see a little bit of everybody, which God bless you for doing that. But he is the senior operations manager for BHM1, and he is such an amazing partner and friend. And the best compliment that I can give him, he is one of the best text responders. Don't laugh, because we know others that aren't. And sometimes I'm probably guilty of being one of those folks, but he has never left me on red. He and the leadership team at BHM1 with MD and the rest of the team there have done one of the most remarkable and frankly made one of the most unbelievable gestures that I saw last year to make this event special for their 4,000 plus Amazonians. Then y'all let them have an opportunity on Saturday to be able to come to the game. So that means 3 shifts. My order might have been late, but y'all put people above everything else to be a part of this event. Folks, that's another amazing example of putting your people above your profits there. At this point, I want to bring up my friend, Tron Hunter, Senior Operations Manager, BHM1, to bring remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. I know we are a company led by technology, so I don't feel bad in being the only one up here with paper. So the next person I want to introduce you to is Ms. Donetta Hauser-Sly. Donetta Hauser-Sly is a Human Resource Director for the North America Operations People Experience and Technology Organization, where she led Ops HR teams in the United States and Canada. Prior to her role as HR Director, Donetta led the North America Customer Fulfillment we know as NACF PXT team. She is an accomplished human resource executive with a track record of strategic planning and leadership development and organizational transformation. Donetta joined Amazon in October 2021 as the HR Director for the non-sort fulfillment centers across the United States. In this role, Donetta was responsible for leading HR and employee experience strategies for over 40 U.S. East Coast non-sort fulfillment centers. She came to Amazon after 30-plus years of experience in HR at General Motors, where she led several global HR teams, partnered with business organizations such as Global Vehicle Manufacturing and Global Purchasing and Supply Chain. She previously served as the HR Director of North American Manufacturing Organization Operations, which included 42 vehicle assembly plants and over 65,000 employees across the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Donetta's extensive human resource career spans from United States domestic to international assignments based in China and global responsibilities in talent management, employee benefits, employee assistance programs, labor relations, performance management, recruiting, and vendor management. She received her BS in Management and Organization Science from Central Michigan University and a MS in Management with concentration in International Management and Business Operation and a Project Management Certificate from Walsh College. Donetta's priorities in life are faith, family, and community. She serves on the board of directors for Focus Hope, a Detroit-based nonprofit that aims to overcome racism and poverty for underrepresented minorities through access to education and resources. She sits on the board of directors for Life Application Ministries in Warren, Michigan, and is a leader in the youth and usher ministries. She is a proud member of the Links Incorporated and Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Additionally, she is active in various charities, including UNCF, United Way, and Special Olympics. Donetta finds her most enjoyable moments spending time with her husband, Wesley, son, Donovan, and large extended family. The love of family is a life's greatest blessing. Further ado, please welcome Ms. Donetta Hauser-Sly.
I should have told Tron, please don't read all that. But hello, everyone. As Tron indicated, I am Donetta Hauser-Sly, the HR Director for Amazon's North America Operations, People Experience, and Technology team. And I am so happy to be back here again to celebrate Amazon's continued commitment to Birmingham and the state of Alabama through our title sponsorship of the Magic City Classic. Yes. Wow. This iconic event not only unites our community, but also celebrates the rich legacy of HBCUs. HBCUs have been pillars of academic excellence and leadership development for over 150 years. And Amazon, as a great partner with HBCUs, are committed to continue to ensure that they are growing and developing. And I would be remiss to say Alabama's own HBCUs, including Alabama A&M. Y'all gonna give it up for them? Yeah. And Alabama State University have shaped generations of leaders who continue to make profound impacts across every sector of our society. Thank you, Tron, for that introduction and your commitment to professional growth. Your story reflects the value of perseverance, skill development, and career development opportunities at Amazon. And I want to acknowledge you at this time. Amazon is committed to and invests in Birmingham's future and the broader Alabama community. Through our Career Choice program, we offer prepaid tuition, which I also call other people's money, right? It's important for our frontline employees with access to 10 partner schools in Alabama, including Alabama A&M University. Okay, Alabama State? Okay, I'm just gonna leave that there. Our community partnership has developed literacy labs in Bessemer City Schools, which provides crucial resources to improve reading proficiency, expanded career pathways in cloud computing and technology, and investments in local small businesses, STEM education, as well as creating economic mobility opportunities. We are committed to these strong local partnerships, and we will continue working closely with the cities of Birmingham and Bessemer, the Birmingham Business Alliance, the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute, and the Community Food Bank of Central Alabama. We are here for the long haul. We're here investing in Alabama's future and creating opportunities for its residents. I, on the behalf of Amazon, want to thank you again, and we are looking forward to making an amazing impact on the Magic City Classic again this year. So, as I always say, we're here to stay, and we're here, so let's do this. Thank you again.
Wow. Thank you again, Ms. Hauser-Sly and Tron, for your deep connection, commitment to this community and to this great event. What a future. I mean, what a future this is about to be. I'm very excited about everything that we have in front of us, and just wanted to again acknowledge that again. Thank you both, and all the Amazonians in the building and those watching from all across the globe right now. We definitely appreciate you all. You know, the coolest thing about that is that nobody does anything by themselves. And as soon as they understand that, you know, with the word we talked about earlier, partnership, let me tell you about amazing partners that we have. The Amazon Magic City Classic has another global partner that it is about to be brand locked in. We're doing a new logo, so you'll have another logo reveal that'll be sent out to all. So again, more to come about this great partnership. But this partner that I'm talking about knows quite a bit about this event. I think that would be fair to say. They know quite a bit about HBCU support. Again, probably be fair to say. And refreshing our community is their business to do that, whatever that means to you. From beverages to getting out there, from paying it forward to being able to be one of the largest, best employers of HBCU grads, period. I am talking about our longtime presenting partner, Coca-Cola. Our next presenter, along with his partner in service, Pam Cook. Please acknowledge Pam Cook. She's too humble. We're not letting that ride right now. Company leader Mike Suko, who is not here. And again, every time that Coca-Cola United is a part of something, you just get more people that show up because they're so proud to be able to wear that emblem, to be able to talk about their commitment to the community. So thank you for the team that has shown up outside of the next speaker that I'm going to bring up. We value you guys each and every time that we see you. This unwavering support keeps me energized, and the new synergy possibilities with Amazon, it's just something that we are most amazed by. I want to talk about my friend here, Vice President, North Alabama Division for Coca-Cola United, Scott Smith. He's a man who works as many hours as I do, so just like me. He has a large family, just like me. And still he finds time to a dedicated fitness regimen. Yeah, not so much like me. He's one of those people that you talk about dedicated at every level. You talk about friends, family, faith, and everything back through his community. I mean, just, folks, another example of what excellence looks like right now. Please join me in welcoming North Alabama Division Vice President, Mr. Scott Smith, Coca-Cola United.
Wow, thank you, Perrin. I never know what that guy's going to say. I do still owe you that Phil Collins karaoke night. That's one of those, if you know, you know. Yeah. All right, good morning. So good to be here. I bring greetings from our CEO and President, Mike Suko. And I would like to recognize my fellow associates with Coca-Cola United. If you'll just raise your hand, wave around a little bit. Thank you for that. I get to be the face, and I'm very proud to be that. But this thing doesn't work without Miss Pam and all of our great associates at Coca-Cola United. So it's an honor to be here. Speaking on behalf of our Coca-Cola United family, we are honored to be part of this exciting and very orange announcement. As the presenting sponsor of the Magic City Classic, all of us at the Coke United family are thrilled to welcome Amazon as the new title sponsor for one of the greatest rivalries in college sports. This partnership marks a significant milestone in the event's storied history, and we are excited about the experience. You'll hear me say that a lot because the Classic is an experience that it promises for fans and the community alike. For over a decade, it makes me feel old, Mr. Netta, because I've been here for all those years. For over a decade, Coca-Cola United has proudly supported the Magic City Classic. Our involvement goes beyond a passion for football, though. It reflects a deep-rooted commitment to Birmingham, our historically black colleges and universities, and the communities we serve. This event is a celebration of tradition, unity and excellence, food, all values that resonate deeply with our company's mission. As we look forward to the 84th Classic this October, we are eager to celebrate the rich traditions, community spirit, and excellence that defines this event. With Amazon support, we anticipate a vibrant and engaging experience for everyone, honoring the legacy of the Magic City Classic while embracing new opportunities for growth and community engagement. Together, Amazon and Coca-Cola United are committed to fostering unity, celebrating culture, and delivering an unforgettable experience for fans and the community. Now, I've got to go off script just a second, because although this is an announcement and seems new, the Smith family has been sponsors of Amazon for years, primarily through my loving wife, Brittany. And I'll admit most of those purchases were not approved, and she didn't care. And I bet if everyone raised their hand, you would say something similar. So the connection to our communities with Amazon and Coca-Cola is perfect. So we believe that this collaboration will not only elevate the Classic, but also strengthen the bonds that tie us all together. So cheers to what will be a great partnership. Thank you very much.
Thank you again, Scott, and the rest of the leadership team from Coca-Cola United. And I do have to piggyback on one thing. Amazon and Coca-Cola it's pretty damn good, isn't it? Yeah, I dig it, no doubt. Yeah, this is going to be an excellent ride. I want to acknowledge both coaches in the building, and then we'll talk about the athletic leaders of these two illustrious institutions. I want to welcome Coach Eddie Robinson Jr. back to Birmingham. And for the first time, rocking the maroon, I want to acknowledge Coach Sam Shade, back from the hill, from here to here to there to. That's we talk about Amazon and Coca-Cola. Well, that game just got bigger. When you talk about two outstanding coaches that know X and O's, that know how to go get the players that fit their schemes, I'm very excited for the football game play as well as the smells that we're going to get on Wednesday. So, again, looking forward to what y'all are going to be able to put together. We'll hear from y'all in October when it's more of a business trip at that point. Right now, this is more of a celebratory moment that we're having. I do want to talk about the athletic leaders, and then I'll bring them one up at a time. But please join me in welcoming the athletic directors from Alabama A&M and Alabama State. They work tirelessly to support their student athletes and to be able to create opportunities. And yes, they put all the leaders in place to make sure that this rivalry from where it's supposed to be, but then understand the economic fabric that it needs to make sure that there are viable opportunities for their friends, alumni, and visitors for the very first times onto their amazing campuses that follow them, that are part of those 36 states and that amazing $23 million worth of economic impact, that truly that road, that north and south convergence that happens here. And this is the first time ever that we've had the athletic leaders speak, because during game week, again, everybody wants to hear from the coaches, talk about the event. We wanted to do something a little bit different this time. We wanted to make sure that you're able to talk about your programs and talk about how this event helps as a recruiting element for an opportunity to be able to court great partnerships like we have here in the building right now with Amazon and Coca-Cola. I do want to acknowledge both presidents are on their bus tours trying to, again, we talk about recruiting. They are doing the business of the universities right now. So we do want to acknowledge Dr. Daniel K. Williams of Alabama A&M and Dr. Quentin T. Ross of Alabama State as they go out and make this event so easy for our team to represent now for over 26 years as a partner. Now, I'm going to start with Dr. Bryant. I remember late summer 2022 hearing that A&M had a new AD. And I asked, the question that we all ask, well, who is it? What's his name? And somebody said, oh, Paul Bryant. And it's like, okay, if you're not from this state, but you hear Paul Bryant and don't hear any context. I had pause, I had questions to be able to make sure, because there was a couple of different ones that popped up. But I actually ended up meeting Dr. Bryant, I think it was at the first game against UAB inside a protected stadium. I was struck by his smile, his poise, and the way he greeted everybody the exact same way, like he had known them for years, like he was going in to recruit them or to try to bring them back to the heel, which he was still getting comfortable to be able to do. And the one thing I always say this as a father of four, would I send my child to be you as part of that proxy, kind of becoming me in that way? I would be proud to have one of my children to be able to learn and be mentored by you. So that was what struck me the most, Dr. Bryant. But Dr. Paul A. Bryant, to make sure that we're talking about the right one, serves as the athletic director since 2022, and he has a strong reputation as a champion of academics, fundraiser and development, championship programs and facilities. Those dog houses are a hit when we talk about facilities. They're just running sold out. So again, you hit a home run with that one. Dr. Bryant is an asset to the Bulldog community. And again, smooth operator that I have a ton of respect for. Please help me welcome Dr. Paul A. Bryant.
Good morning. Yes, Paul A. Bryant, now Paul W. But on behalf of the Board of Trustees and our 12th President, Dr. Daniel K. Wims, I bring you greetings from Alabama Agricultural and Mechanical University. Alabama A&M is embarking on a momentous journey right now. We're celebrating a century and a half of our legacy in Huntsville, Alabama. Just like the 84th, let me get it right. The 84th Amazon Magic City Classic presented by Coca-Cola. That is something that is worthy of a round of applause. Like both, they have left indelible marks nationwide, captivating thousands with its unparalleled economic impact. As the mayor stated, it is an honor for us to own this fantastic event as thousands gather for our exciting activities on the side. He talked about the smell. There's more to that. There's so many things going on outside of the game that makes it worthwhile to attend. While thousands are attending all the events, thousands are watching on the tube. Alabama A&M extend our heartfelt gratitude to our incredible supporters, the City of Birmingham and Mayor Woodfin, Coca-Cola, Inventive Sports, ESPN, and now Amazon. I would like to also make sure that I acknowledge our coach. He's new from Alabama, Miles. He's played in the NFL. Again, please give Coach Sam Shade a round of applause. I also want to acknowledge our Senior Associate AD, Mr. Ruben Perez, who is known here in Birmingham as well. Again, we thank you, and as always, go Bulldogs.
Thank you again, Dr. Paul A. Bryant. Stole my thunder. I was going to acknowledge Ruben. Good to see you again, Ruben. I see Dr. Roll over there in the cut. Dr. Roll, thank you. Thank you for your time making the trip down. I'm going to talk about another gentleman that I have the highest amount of respect for. I've watched his work closely from his past being here in Birmingham as one of the senior associate commissioners for the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Have got to know him better His current position as Vice President and Director of Athletics at Alabama State University. He's been there since roughly 2021. I think it was the summertime that he came in as well. Dr. Cable is a visionary. He leads with an idea of what's next and is that good enough, and if so, why aren't we going for great? So that's something that I've got to watch very closely and have the highest level of admiration for that. In his role as Vice President, he helps in regards to all matters from everything from corporate sponsorships to fiscal affairs, personnel, you name it. He's part of that trusted era of Dr. Quentin T. Ross Jr. He has a strong grasp of the pulse of intercollegiate athletics as well, as recently added women's flag football to the Hornets' robust sports landscape. Every time I call him Dr. Cable, he corrects me. And his voice is deeper than mine, as you'll see here shortly. And he says, "My mama called me Jason, bruh." And, and that's just proof that she instilled a lot of humility into Jason, as he will call it. But if he will recall, every time that my response is always the same to him, I'm going to give you what you earned. That's why every time I'm going to call you Dr. Jason Cable, and I'm going to do it again here by welcoming you up. Please join me in welcoming Alabama State University Vice President and Director of Athletics, Dr. Jason Cable.
Good morning. I didn't say it quite like that, Perrin. But I do have a bone to pick with Perrin. I think Dr. Bryan got in the room early and changed the color of the seats to maroon, because the last time I was in here, I could have sworn that they were black. But I bring greetings on the behalf of our Board of Trustees and Dr. Quentin T. Ross Jr., the 15th President of the Alabama State University. I want to start off by thanking our executive staff, some who traveled up from Montgomery. We have Dr. Melinda Swoop, a Vice President of Student Affairs, Colonel Clark, who's Executive Director and Vice President for Advancement at Alabama State University, Chief of Staff, Dr. Kevin Rowe. We also have Coach Robinson. He's had the opportunity to play and coach in the Magic City Classic, so he has wins on both sides. Khalil Stewart works in our strategic communications area, and then also Cyrus Russ in the back. He's not on the phone at this moment. He normally is. Our Deputy Athletic Director, thank you so much for your support. But today is the beginning of a new day as we shift and turn the page to a new era of the Magic City Classic. Amazon is coming on as the presenting, alongside Coke as the title sponsor. Coke is the presenting sponsor. We thank you for that. And we want to embrace what you do for the community. It definitely aligns with both institutions and our mission in terms of educating students and student athletes alike to prepare them for the next phases of their life, which you do each and every day. And when you think about the value proposition that everyone's talked about, the economic impact, you think about the students that this game impacts, you think about the community, I'm sure Amazon looked at the impact and said, hey, we can benefit from this as well. And so, as Perrin said, this is a partnership. And I want to thank Perrin as well. He has a boots on the ground approach to everything that he does. He's a leader, but you'll see him in all phases of the Magic City Classic. So I want to thank you for that. And then also, when you think about Amazon, you think about leadership, you think about technology, you think about access, convenience, and you think about reading minds. I was sitting in my office thinking about an ice maker, and I looked at my phone, and on my timeline, Amazon had an ice maker for sale. And so needless to say, within 48 hours, that ice maker was installed in my office. And so Amazon, you read minds as well. But Alabama State, we are the place where history is made. And so Amazon, we don't want to just celebrate that history. We want you to help us continue to make history together. So welcome to the Magic City Classic family And thank you so much for your support.
Thank you again, Dr. Jason Cable. We appreciate you, all the fine folks from Alabama State University. Dr. Paul A. Bryant, we appreciate you and all of the people that are on the Hill that make it happen for this great event for all of the years in front of most of us in this room, and prayerfully for many, 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 many decades beyond all of us that are in this room as well. You guys own it, but this is something that we're all borrowing for the next generation. And this type of partnership helps to make that a lot easier. So thank you from both schools, because what you do is, again, you make our job that much easier to be able to represent you to these amazing global partners and to be able to look for smart opportunities to be able to enrich and uplift from everything you do. So again, thank you both from both universities. I got to wear a sweatshirt today, a pair of sneakers that are untied, and jeans for at least about an hour today. Again, we go back to the great poet O'Shea Jackson. Today was indeed a very good day. We're coming close to the end here. What we want to do is make sure that we can't wait to see everybody last Saturday in October. You know what it is. You know where it is. That's the beauty of this, is that you know what, where. We're going to change the how up a little bit. So that's the part that you get to stay tuned for. So we're very excited about that. Again, we talked earlier about the new logo will be revealed soon. So stay tuned for that. Tickets roughly on sale early August. We try to sync that up when the young people are going back to school. And that way people are starting to think about all their activities. But again, we want to thank, just a personal moment here, I want to thank the wonderful team from the Alabama Sports Council for all their efforts to help bring events like this to life, acknowledging Tyra Tompkins, Catherine Sturker, Erica Shillman, Carrie Coleman, Jordan Allison, Patrick Lynn. Again, these are folks that, again, when you talk about boots on the ground type of leadership, these are the ones that tell me, okay, your boots over there. Slow down, you missed something. So again, we value your contributions to this amazing event each and every day, and we could not do it without you. For media that's present, first of all, thank you, because you could have pointed those lenses and those cameras anywhere else, but we're talking about two deserving HBCUs that have two global partners, that people can't speak the language, understand what I'm saying right now. They understand what Coca-Cola is. They understand what Amazon is. So when you talk about this time, roughly around noon, Birmingham, Alabama, you're here, thank you so much. And I want to let you know that all speakers will have immediate availability for any interviews that can be done here. And then looking at the crowd, I want to invite everybody. There's a 360 photo booth downstairs, second floor, so elevator down, the stairs down, and there's light fare and then beverages from Coca-Cola. Thank you so much. Again, look forward to seeing everybody. Thank you so much to Amazon. Thank you so much to Coca-Cola for your continued support. Thank you all for coming. Have a very good day.